Okay, hey, it's Eli. So in this video, sorry that the video's so dark. It's pretty late now. It's almost 9 o'clock p.m. Um, but I'm gonna talk about enlightenment. And, well, okay, so there are two different types of enlightenment. The first one is the type of enlightenment uh, where it's just enlightenment that happens once, where it's basically like oftentimes after you've taken psychedelics or something, and you just feel it's like meditation on steroids, pretty much. So, like, you oftentimes there's just a release of just excess positive emotions and no negative emotions, pretty much. It's like it's basically euphoria. Um it's essentially what most drugs are supposed to do, like the desired effect for recreational drug use. Sorry, my back is a little itchy. Okay, but anyway, so I have gone through this type of enlightenment before, and it was a little bit different than most people describe it. So basically, it was on one singular day. Or the first type of enlightenment is, like I said, it's where it just happens for like basically a short period of time, like for example, a day or less than a day. The second type of enlightenment I'll talk about more later in this video. Okay, so anyway, my singular enlightenment, so I kind of think of it as the starting point for the second type of enlightenment. So this singular enlightenment for me started on like about a month ago, maybe. So I was playing basketball against my dad and my brother, and not to toot my own horn, but I usually can beat them. So we were playing this game called 21. It's basically just basketball free for all. So it was my dad against my brother, who is also against me. We played like a few games of this, and I won every single game. But then something happened. I got a little tired, or at least I thought I was tired. And, well, actually, we weren't going up to 21, we were going up to 11. But so I think my dad and my brother, I think my dad had 10, so he was only one shot away from winning the game. And my brother had 9 and I had 1, so it was 10 to 9 to 1. So I was just getting destroyed. But I stopped for a second in mid-game and got a drink of water. And after that, I don't know what happened, but I just didn't feel anything anymore. Like, no positive emotions or negative emotions. And I wasn't worried about winning the game, really. But I don't know who was shooting, if it was my dad or my brother, but they shot and missed. I got the rebound, I scored, and then I scored again, and scored again, and scored again. And it turned out that I scored 10 points in a row, so 10 shots in a row to win the game, even though I was down 10 to 9 to 1, which is almost insurmountable. So basically, and then after that too, so that was our last game that we played of basketball that day. So it was basically just the singular enlightenment for me was, I don't know, it was just really weird. It's like basically I wasn't of this world anymore. It was almost like an out-of-body experience, which I've had that before, which I'll probably talk about that in another video. But yeah, so after that, I was just walking around, just not really knowing what I should do with myself, and it was pretty cool, but it seemed a bit inconsequential because I thought, well, maybe this is just for the rest of the day, I'll just feel like this, or not feel like I usually feel, you know? But anyway, And the reason that I'm making this video now is that today specifically I started to feel what I call the second type of enlightenment, which is, I call it continuous enlightenment, where it starts with the singular enlightenment. That's like the starting point of it, and from there on out, then you go through a continuous enlightenment where you become more and more enlightened, more and more aware of like how reality really is for basically the rest of your life. And so basically after that, I was trying to just do stuff to improve my life, like deal with issues that I needed to deal with, get good grades in college and all that kind of stuff. Well, today I was, so I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So a lot of the time, there's a tab, or there's a thing on YouTube where there's a watch later tab. And basically you can just hit the watch later thing, and then it creates a playlist, so then you could watch those videos later if you don't have time to watch it then. Well, I built up a playlist of a couple thousand videos. So today I was going through a lot of those videos, and I was listening to those videos and stuff. And so basically since then, even though I've been trying to improve and stuff and do well in my life, I haven't really felt any progress or anything. But once I started watching those videos, like genuinely, I watched somewhere between around 50 and 75 YouTube videos consecutively over a few hours without getting up, really moving or anything, or going to the bathroom. And I don't know, I just realized that I was making a lot more progress than I thought I was. And this is really continuous enlightenment, in my opinion. So basically, it's hard to describe enlightenment, but singular enlightenment, it's basically just randomly, you just feel way different than you normally feel. And continuous enlightenment is a continuation of that. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this discussion of enlightenment. I'll talk more about enlightenment, psychology, politics, religion, all that kind of stuff. Society and everything. I'm going to make at least a video a day, so thanks for watching. Peace. I'll talk to you later.